man, I don't know what's going on in Polk County. Well, there's always something going on in Polk County. But more specifically, there are 2 recent items out in Polk County in Davenport. Have you seen the 2 different stories?
What's happening in Davenport?
First of all, did you see the visiting football team?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. What a bunch of dicks at dicks.
With sticky fingers, right?
Oh, my God.
They thought they were going to get caught, and they were just going to leave, go back to wherever they came from, and the crime would never be solved.
And I'm going to try to call Sheriff Judd right now. He was in a meeting. He said he'd come out of the meeting to talk to us. Hang on a minute. 1, 2. All right, I'm calling Sheriff Judd right now. Let me see if he's available to take the call. All right. Yeah, our phone's just talking to us.
Okay. But it still rings. It's so weird.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sheriff Judd. Are you okay to talk now?
I can talk as long as you can put up with the background. I am at a breakfast meeting at a local restaurant.
Oh, that's all. Which local fine Polk County restaurant are you at this morning?
Do you know I am at I don't even know the name of it. I'm right here in Auburndale, downtown Auburndale. And I think it's called the Auburndale Diner. That would be appropriate since we're in downtown Auburndale.
There you go. So, Sheriff, I'm calling you because what in tarnation is going on in Davenport between the guy with the dirty bomb claim and now you got these scoundrels from this Pennsylvania football team? All right, let's go with the football story first. What the heck were these kids thinking?
Well, do you know, first and foremost, they weren't being supervised appropriately. They took an Uber down from their house. They have these vacation rental houses. They took an Uber down, a couple of Ubers, as a matter of fact, and then they split up into 2 teams. They were very organized. They stole over 47 items, over $2,000 worth.
Now, Sheriff, they were in town for what tournament were they in town for?
There is an AAU tournament, and they were ultimately playing Cocoa Beach. And Cocoa Beach, by the way, won, slaughtered them 26-6.
Yeah, because how many of their kids were in juvie? How many?
8.
How many? 8?
8.
8. When you've got 8 potential starters locked up, it makes it difficult to run an offense.
Yeah, tell me about it. So these kids, this football team is down to play in, championship games. They're down from Pennsylvania, and these football players, these are high school football players, they decide to leave their chaperones, get in an Uber unsupervised, go to a Dick's Sporting Goods in Davenport and start getting sticky fingers and pilfer. Now, Sheriff, I saw, by the way, you guys have a great graphics department. They crank out some great graphics. So the sheriff at the presser yesterday, Sheriff Judd, rolls out this whole giant poster board with all the things they stole.
It is unbelievable what they were stealing. And you know what? Then we call the coach, and he comes there and begs us to let him go. Oh, let him go, let him go. We go, hey, dude, this is organized stealing. This is not some kid taking a piece of bubble gum. Mm-hmm. And in addition to that, he goes to the Dick's manager and says, oh, will you let him go? The guy goes, dude, they took $2,000 worth of my daggum merchandise.
Yeah.
And then he looks at the deputies and says, y'all don't have anything better to do? Well, maybe in Philadelphia they let thieves get away. Mm-hmm. But, we put the smackdown on them here.
Yeah, don't you come down to Grady, Judd's Polk County and think that you can take advantage of some Florida good old boys. Forget that.
Well, here's what happens. Up in that Davenport area, it's near all the attractions.
Yep.
They have these short-term rentals. So these people come from all over the world up to this Davenport area. Well, they bring their attitude that they have from where they came from. So in Philly, I guess you can steal stuff. So they came down here and figured, hey, we're down here from Philadelphia. We'll just grab a lot of stuff from Dick's Sporting Goods before we go play a football game tonight. Well, guess what? They struck out. While their colleagues who they let down, they let the other kids down who did what was right. They were locked up in juvie.
That's incredible, man. Wow. And the most expensive item was $135.
Yeah.
$2,296.07.
That was the total of what they tried to pilfer at Dick's. I mean, listen, Sheriff, I'm sorry for my language, but these dicks thought they could roll into dicks and rip them off? Come on.
Hey, the football team was named Thoroughbreds. Well, they were thoroughbred thieves is what they were.
Unbelievable. Now, are the kids still in juvie, or were they like bonded out, or whatever you do with juvies?
Yeah, they have been released to their parents, but they'll have to come back for court appearances. So they'll be back in Polk County to be held accountable.
Well, they
and
should.
that comes as apparently a big shock.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, if the coach had been coaching right, they wouldn't have been there by themselves. And then instead of holding them accountable, then he wanted us to drop the charges. Well, you know what? They need to get rid of that coach too.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
and I'm looking at the list of stuff that they were trying to steal.
Can you go down the inventory, Michelle?
A Nike. Oh, I can't because it's very long.
Well, just start. I'll stop you when I'm bored.
All right.
All right.
A Nike men's club fleece hoodie, $49.98.
Yep. Keep going.
Carhartt men's knit rubber patch beanie, $17.99.
Right.
2 Carhartt acrylic watch hats, $19.99. Under Armour men's unstoppable fleece hoodie, $110.
A lot of stuff.
A Nike women's Swift Rappel packable running jacket, $125. A Nike Swoosh Classic wristband, $10.
All right, that's enough. All right, so $2,296.07.
That is unbelievable.
Amazing.
8 of them stealing, ripping it off. Yeah, welcome to Polk County.
Yeah, and you'll be back facing some Polk County justice. Sheriff Judd, get back to your breakfast meeting. Thank you for making time here on the MJ Morning Show.
All right, we love you guys. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Sheriff. Merry Christmas to you, too. You like the video? If so, go ahead and click like, share, subscribe, and get more.